Hi, everybody. I am live, and we're going to see what we get here. There we go. Hi, everybody. I'm down in my studio. You guys don't know I have grandkids, and I've got 4, and they're running amok upstairs. So I came down to my studio tonight. How's everybody? And yes, I'm going to take readings. Events that are happening right now, you guys. My podcast is taken off, and I don't know if I have okay. So if I cut in and out, it's because my live isn't. I'm not getting that great of reception. I did put a booster in, but I don't know if it's working. So I got to play with it. Anyway, if it's unstable, what I'm going to do is right now and do this. There, I switched networks, so that should do it. There you go. Now, for the people that do not know, my podcast has exploded. I had no idea. I'm getting over 300 downloads a day on some of mine. I have no idea why, but I'm having trouble with my phone. I don't know what to do with this because it's the device, because I'm having trouble with my iPad with this phone since I bought it. So if you guys, here we go. I'm going to try to keep it live as much as I can. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm having a lot of problems with my phone. I'm not pleased with this new phone I bought. I might end up going back to my iPhone. Anyway, so filling you guys in, filling everybody in. Hello. I'm going to be, my podcast station is merging, and I'm going to have the possibility there's over 30 million more people joining our podcast. So you might be hearing that I get a sponsor or I start doing my podcast. Just that's what I'm doing. So you guys might hear that. Okay. I know you're losing connection. It's the phone. I'm really unhappy with this phone. Very, very, very unhappy. I'm sorry that I'm losing connection, TikTokers. My YouTube can see me. So hopefully that you guys will be able to stay on. So I want to, okay. All right. You're going to wait for questions. That's rude. I'm really sorry. I'm going to call some people out. You can wait, please. Okay. So, I'm just filling people in what's going on this week. I'm also, the material that I did on Saturday for my podcast is going to be available by blog. I have a blog, but it was years before I started all this. So it was called The Wise Woman Sage. And so I'm in the process of switching it to Lana's Enchanted Skye, and that is what I'm doing this week. So pretty soon you're going to see it. It'll be on Pinterest also. I've gone back to Pinterest. If anyone does not know, Pinterest is offering live now, and a lot of people are going to be going back to, and you're going to see a lot of psychics and a lot of people that do what I do. I don't know. I've heard something about Mastodon. I keep up with this stuff, and somebody told me to join Mastodon. It's kind of like people are leaving Twitter and going to Mastodon. I don't know. I'm going to be playing around with that too. So to let you guys know. Anyway, so we're going to find out really soon what's going on more. My podcast station is merging. So if you guys don't know, I belong to a podcast station that has 10 million listeners out of Chicago. And it's going to 30 million, and it's merging. I can't remember what, it's with a very large company, and there's gonna be a lot. So anyway, yes, I'm gonna take questions, but you don't need to be just screaming, asking and demanding answers right away. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna put my boundaries up. If someone starts in spamming me, or if you didn't answer my question, I'm blocking you. I don't mean to be nasty, but I'm getting a little tired. And I don't mind helping you. I don't mind doing this for free. I don't, on occasion. And by the way, I do have 5 openings yet this week, which is kind of rare, but it's slow. I know it's slow because of holidays. I'm also working on my yearlies. So if you want your yearlies, I'm starting them this week, by the way. So if anybody doesn't understand that's what that is, my yearlies are priced, and everything's there. It'll be under my merchandise, but not under my readings. Okay. Thank you for sending me likes and stuff. I appreciate you. I'm trying to find out where my list is. I have a list of who I've got written down for who's going to be doing their. I have a lot of people. I've got about 10 I'm working on. So, okay. And I know I wrote it down. So, all right. Don't know where I wrote it. But anyway, it's here. I have it in a list of who has paid what and who has sent what. Here they are right here. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got about 7 or 8 people now. So you start to see where I will be taking a couple days and write. And my first person, if you guys know, if Angela Holder's listening, she's usually on here, and she's one of my first ones. Okay. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you. My screen is black. My screen's black. Can you guys see me? Oh, okay. Okay, I want to tell you that I'm having trouble with my internet. I get really tired because my company does this to me. They're very inconsistent, and it'll be really good for a while. Then it'll be gone. Then it'll be good. Then it'll be gone. And they're doing this to try to get you to buy the more expensive package, even though you don't need it, because they play games. So I do have, now if you guys don't know, Biden passed a law trying to get rural people to get internet. And so we have the cables going right by the house now. We just have to hook up. And I can't wait to get the high-speed internet so I don't have to go satellite. And that is why that's why I cut in and out on satellite. Okay. All right. Oh, good for you. I'm glad. Good. I said you weren't going to get one. I don't usually say that very often, that you don't get something. Did I say I don't know? Okay. You have T-Mobile. Yeah, I know. I just have you know what? It's such a small company that you wouldn't even have heard of them before. And I'm very irritated with them because it's just so sporadic. It's fine for months and then it starts in again. Okay, so, it lags a little. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, you guys. There's not much you can do about it. I'm sorry. Okay. So let me. I'm gonna light some candles, and remember, I do Thursdays are prayer. Tuesdays, I'm gonna start doing trivia. I just haven't. You guys got to know I'm really busy with this podcast. All of this is starting to take its toll on me. I get a little bit tired out, and if it looks like I do, because I am really busy. I had no idea that I'd take off like this. I had no idea. So if I do seem like I get behind, I am looking for a new SEO person to help me, and so anyway, okay, here we go. All right, now that I'm done with that, now I will take questions. Sorry to put my boundaries up, but it's very hard on me, and I'm getting very, not irritated by it, but very done when people push me. Okay, so just to let you know, but I'm pretty patient. Remember I taught for, how many years did I teach? 31. Okay, so I'm going to take some questions from you guys. And yes, I will take questions. Is it frozen? There's nothing I can do about the froze. There's nothing I can do about this. I don't know what to tell you. If it's frozen, there's nothing I can do. I don't know what to do with my internet. It's that bad. It's this bad. So, sorry, it'll unfreeze. There's nothing. Yeah, I know. Ashley, will you ever be able to lose weight? Yes, but you're going to have to have medicine. I just started on Trulicity. I had to switch. I'm really touchy with meds. I cannot take meds like other people take meds. And I am trying this, and I can tell it's bringing down. The only problem I have is my blood sugar is just a little high. It's high right there. And so I feel better. And and I'm still walking. I didn't walk today. I only did about 4,000 or 5,000 steps today, but I usually do 10,000. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up and get my walking, my whatever in. Okay. How long will I be in my current relationship? I start prerequisites for nursing school. Oh, in your current department. About a year and a half yet. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Yes, Frankie, I know I shouldn't apologize for my boundaries. I'm getting a little tired. There's a lot of people that don't put up with half the stuff I'm putting up with. So, and it's okay. All right. Hi guys. Yes, I will take questions. First, I always do a card read. So hold on, let me pull them. And if you guys don't know, you know what? I don't know about you, but I got a couple decks here that are like 35, 40 years old. And for some reason, I lost 4 cards. They're just gone. I'm so upset. I ordered replacement cards for the deck. Now, could I have bought the same deck for the same price? I did, but God, I've had these for so long. Like you can see, like they're wearing out. There's not much left of them. Some people like, I hear how some people go, well, I just got a brand new deck. I'm like, nah, I don't want a brand new deck. Your energy isn't on it, you know? So anyway, here, we're going to see what we get for a message today, right? And yes, I'm going to be trying to do trivia. I'm not sure how to do it. It's on my list of things to do, you guys. I'm really busy, like, you know, and I've got predictions I've got to get on. I need an assistant. Yeah, it's all right. I found a very, very good person who's doing finance for me. I found a very, very good person who is doing like my accounting. I found some really good people. I found somebody who does taking care of my biosecurity. So yeah. All right. So here's your message of the day. Okay. Can't get much better. It's the best card in the deck. Things are going great, or they're going to be very soon. You just have to be patient. Be patient and wait it out. Things are going to get better. And if they are good, they're getting that way. You're going to come up with an idea that's going to help bring you forward. Okay? And you're raring to go with good news. This is all good news that's coming to you. This is good for me too, right? Now, there's a meeting coming with somebody that's going to help you out. Remember, I just said not more than 5 minutes ago, didn't I? That I'm looking for somebody. Now, you think that these cards aren't for me too. So you see? You just have to be patient, take a little time to heal, and wait it out. Because the right person will come. And it may be a very traditional type of relationship. So it might be the 9-to-5, or it might be a contract, or somebody that's very traditional. Because they're going to make you successful. See how this works? Mm-hmm. And it's all a new start. And it has to do with this. Now, this can represent love. But it can also represent a good mutual relationship where there's lots of respect. Notice that it can be a doctor too. I've seen this where I've seen the doctor. But usually it's somebody that loves you and you love them. And it's very mutual. That you have great respect for each other. Okay? All right. So there's your message for the evening. I just said it. And now see what I'm saying? And that honest. Okay, that's just kind of bizarre, right? Hold on here. Yes, please subscribe to me if you don't. I'm also doing SEO. If anybody knows anyone who does SEO that we can freelance, that's kind of what I'm interested into. Okay, let me see what I've got here. Great cards, thank you. They're 30 some years old. I got like 18 decks here. I don't know if I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Got at least 20 decks sitting here, by the way. But I always go back to the ones that I've known for so long. They're like personally mine. Yeah. All right. Yes, I will pull you guys a card. You guys want me to pull you in cards? I can do that too. Do you see career improving in 2023, Earl? Yes, mid-year. Thank you, MJ. What can you do help with pregnancy? I've been trying to manifest for years. Desiree. Now, have you had you have doctor intervention, right? Have you been trying for IVF? I do feel like there's a child. I feel like there's just one. I think it's a boy. I do you use IVF if you have to go for embryo, but I still think there's doctor involvement. So if you haven't gone that route, okay, all right. You feel like you found your person. That's why. Okay. Should you put the offer in on the house? Go ahead. Go ahead. I feel like it's a little slow and they might take it. Why are you so scared about your money? Are you scared about the finances or is it a little out of your price zone? Okay. All right. Just to let you guys know. Okay. Now, yes, I'll pull you a card. Here we go. I had somebody ask me to pull him a card. Who would like me to pull him a card? Okay. Just for fun. I don't need cards, right? I don't use cards. When you call me for a reading, I don't use cards. Okay, wait. Katie, I'm gonna pull you a card right now. You know these work. Okay, this is your card. The relationship and a mutuality. We just had that, but that's your card for the day. So you think about what that means to you. Is that love? Is that relationship? Is that a friendship? I pulled this card when I was going to stay with my mother-in-law for a while because there's love there and mutuality and helping each other and respecting each other. So it can mean love too. All right. Who else wants me to pull a card real quick? Because then I will do the regular readings. Okay. Oh, your whole family, MJ, has RSV. Oh, your second time you had to close the cafe. I'm so sorry. It's RSV is going around really bad here. I've had a couple of my teacher friends that they've had to close my doctor's office was closed with it. So yes, I can, PT Chris. Hold on. We're gonna pull a card for you. Here's your card. You have a lot of choices to make. Well, actually, I pulled two, so actually, it's this. You have to make a choice, and the way you think it's going to go, Chris, is not how it's going to end up. Because you're going to be taking control of the whole situation. It's you doing it. Okay, it's you doing it. So, but like I said, there's something that may even be a little hidden. There might be like a choice or a way to go you don't know about yet. But the way you're going to go, it isn't how it's going to end up. It's going to take a little jog in the road. Okay. But don't be afraid. Take control of it. Okay. Who else can we get here? I'm just pulling cards. Dress pocket. That's an interesting. Okay. Just for fun. This is for fun, you guys, And if you aren't watching my podcast, the podcast is growing like leaps and bounds. I'm telling you, I'm having almost 300 hits a day on all my podcasts were downloads. So, and we were like, wow, what happened? And like we said, we are merging with a national/international podcast group that has 30 million listeners. So I don't know if it's iHeartRadio. No one's told me, but I know that it's big. And so you might not see me on here as much because you're going to see me. I'm going to be bigger than this. So I'm was in shock when they told me that. And I'm getting lots and lots of downloads. So especially my predictions, which will be coming up here soon. All right. I said I'd pull a card, dress pocket. And your card is something's confusing and something's hidden. Now, this could also be you spending time with your animals. So if you don't have animals, but there's something confusing and something's hidden. It's not been revealed to you. So if you've got like a question in your head and you're a little confused, that's what that card represents. You don't know yet for sure anything. Okay. All right. All right. Hold on. Candy Lane. Okay. Some of these are funny. You have a change coming. Candy, you have a change coming. This represents change. So it's not as bad as a Tower card, but there is a change. Could be a change of attitude. It could be a change of situation, but there's a change coming for you. Okay. And yes, I know these cards like the back of my hand. Upside down, right side up, it doesn't matter. I know them. Been doing this a long time. I just don't need them. And when you guys call me for a reading, so that you know, I don't need them. And I don't use them because I'm using your family. And so people are like, well, why aren't you pulling cards? I said, because I want to tell you the truth with tarot cards. There's a lot of stuff that can be, how do I explain this? I question sometimes some people's motives when they're reading for me. They will sometimes, some readers will, and I'm not to say I try not to do this, but some readers will put their own attitudes into the reading, their own biases, which is not right. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? So it's hard to explain, but I would much rather trust a medium who's talking to family and just repeating what they say. But that's me. All right, so yes, I'm gonna let me get here. I'm gonna pull a couple cards for you guys. Hold on. This is for fun, you know. Sick. Okay, MJ, you're sick. Like, do not. Wow. Yeah, I hope you guys are feeling better, MJ. Let me know. Okay, because man, I know that it's going around really bad. Okay. Oh, someone said in the chat that I was their art teacher in 6th grade. Oh, I have a lot of my students following me. Yes, they do. Ashley, yes, let me pull a card for you. I have a lot of my TikTokers are my students. I still run into some of them and they'll be like, oh, it's Mrs. Hargraves. I'm like, yeah. I follow you on TikTok. Okay. So I just pulled a card. Ashley, this is your card. This is you enjoying your garden. Are you a fire sign? That's what this represents. An extroverted fire sign type person that might enjoy gardening, is very, very creative, outgoing, likes their animals, is very psychic, has lots of ability. So it also can represent a Leo, an Aries, or a Sag. If that is not you, you could be running into somebody like that soon. Okay? See how these go. All right. Okay. Leah Clark, I'm gonna pick a card for you. Pick a card. I can pull a card with my Peanuts deck, but I don't know immediately what they mean. Well, because I haven't worked with the deck as long, so that's why I go back to my old standard deck. So, and by the way, if you guys notice, I am getting microdermabrasion done. So if it starts to look like my skin looks really good, I'm purposely not, I can't wear makeup right now, so I have nothing on. But yeah, just for fun, just to see if it works, and I think it really does work. I'm like, oh, cool. All right. Okay, you need downtime. Okay, you need downtime. All right, that was, okay. Ashley, wasn't this for you? You need some downtime. You need rest and relaxation, desperately. Take some downtime. If you're not feeling good, this also could be recovering from an illness. Okay, so take the time for yourself, all right? Okay, you guys, hold on here. Wonders are bare. Wonders are Anyway, I'll pick a card for you. Okay, just for fun. These are for fun. You are the Empress. This is you owning it. You own it. That's what this means. And if not, you could be out gardening, you could be outside, you're being spiritual and all things female. So it's something, you're giving birth to something. Do you have an idea? Do you have a book you have within you? Do you have some paintings? You want something creative in the feminine realm. So, which means you're creating something. I see this when I'm writing my book. Because remember, I'm a writer. By trade, I'm actually a writer. And so I've got 3 different books. Every day I write. And by the way, I'm taking a master class in singing bowls, and I'm going to be doing chakra balancing and singing bowls on Tuesday nights, possibly if I can't get my stuff to go. Can you guys hear the pounding? Can you hear the footsteps? I have 4 grandkids upstairs, and they're running my house. 13, 9, 8, and 2. So they're running my house. I babysit them on Sunday nights. So so yes. Priscilla Jones, let me pull a card for you. Just for fun, you guys. Okay. The Hermit. Okay. You're searching for your happiness. You hermit yourself, spend a little time alone. Oh, did it go back? Okay. I see when it's losing connection. I think I need a different phone. It's a brand new phone and I'm having a lot of problems. Anyway, can you hear that? Can you guys all hear the pounding? Like, I can't believe you can't hear that on the... It's funny, I have to laugh. Can you hear it sounds like thunder? Anyway, because they're running back and forth and back and forth. I told them to run all they want, to get all the energy out. So, and I've got a very large house, so they're running back and forth and back and forth. Okay, so that card for you means to take some time for yourself. Go read a book. Go sleep in. Do something where you're hermiting yourself, and take some time to think, because they're searching for their star. They're searching for their happiness. Okay, all right. So hold on here. Oh my goodness. Jasmine, you've been having a baby fever lately. You go through that as you get older, because you start saying, oh, I wonder if my clock's ticking. I know. I had my kids very young. I was 20, 25, and then I waited a long time, and then I was 30. But my youngest was born when I was just turned 30. But I was 20 when I got pregnant. So yeah, I was pretty young. And but got it out of the way, and yeah, that was the one. That daughter is the one. I have 3 daughters that lost 162 pounds so far. She's really small now. Like, she's a medium, and she's like, I can't believe this, Mom. And I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. Yeah. Danica, let me pull a card for you. Lovers, you have a choice to make, darling. You have a choice to make. This lovers can mean lovers, something that you love, somebody you love, a bond that you make. But it also has a choice that needs to be made. Are you going to stick with this person that you're with, maybe? Or maybe you're going to hate your job and you have to make a decision. It has to do with loving yourself also. And remember, this has been divinely sent. So remember that. All right. A couple more cards, and then I will just read some questions for you guys, okay? And could you please send me roses? I see you guys sending me hearts on TikTok. I appreciate it, but I would like if you could please send me some roses. I do get paid pennies, not much, but anything helps. And I put it away. I'm putting it away. And you guys know I want a healing center. I don't know how I want to do it. Now, I could go out and I could go buy a place. I could go and rent a place. I could do all this, but I don't want to. I don't want to be tied to something. So I'm at a point where I almost think I need to be part of somebody else's where I can sublet, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right, hold on. Vanessa, pull a card for me. Here you go. Ooh, you're getting your wish, dear. That's a good card to get. You're getting your wish, and you're very happy about it. Okay. All right. Susan, when will you get your inheritance? Do you have like a probate coming up? There's something coming up in late February. Are you going to be talking to somebody, or it's something to do with that? Okay. Thank you for sending me things. I appreciate it. I see it. You guys sending it to me. Thank you. Kelly, will you be changing careers soon? Not for a while. You're going to wait about at least 4 months, maybe, or more. Okay. All right. Dolores, does Pinot have feelings for me? Yes. Oh, Lauren, of course, Lauren. You can have a card pulled. Something, are you getting your car fixed? Are you going on a trip? You dealing with some type of vehicle issue. That's what this represents. Or going quickly towards something. So like if you had an interview, like you get your job tomorrow. Like it's something would happen very quickly. For me personally, when I get the Chariot, I'm dealing with my horses. I have 4 horses and I'll be dealing with them because this does represent horses. So every time I'll be like, oh, well, one time I had to change tires and get my oil changed, and I got this card too. So I'm like, oh, that's for my vehicle. I have a 2020 yellow Jeep, so I had to get it fixed. But it has something to do with that. Okay, all right. Anna, hold on, Anna. I'll pull a card for you. See, that's just for fun. That's what these are for. You've taken the bull by the horns. Now you have all the knowledge. This is the most powerful card in the deck. You own it. You need to own something. So if you want that new job or you want a new relationship, you own it. You are extremely powerful. That's what this represents. The infinity sign is an 8. 8 represents power. And so they're telling you to own it. You have all the skills you need to do what you want to do. You just have to be confident in yourself and go forward. All right? Okay. What else we got? Jamie, I got a card for you. See, these are for fun. These are fun. So wait until I start doing the other stuff. Now, the singing bowl stuff, when I get certified, if you've never had a chakra aligning meditative singing bowl session, they're about to $100 a session. So if I'm offering them, I'm serious. It's a big deal because I take a class in yoga. And we do singing bowls with it. And if you guys don't, everything vibrates. Everything has a vibration. And it just, you can feel in me personally as a psychic, when she hits a certain tone and it's the chakra of the third eye, my head will vibrate. It's like seriously. Okay. So for the person that I just pulled a card for, something's ending. It's almost done and it's ready to start something new. So something isn't working out or something's done. It's just done. It's at the end. It's a 10. It's a 10 card. So it's at the end. And there's notice it's always the darkest before the dawn, that the light's starting to come out. So something's going to get better. Okay. And they're trying to tell you that. Okay. Yes, MJ, go ahead and do that. You can do a meetup. I know that. I think that person isn't such a bad guy. Okay. I get a pretty good feel about that. You know that. Got that. Shuby. Is that like Scooby Shooby? Hold on. Let me pull a card. Here's your card. You have a new emotional relationship. You have a new start to something. Now, this could represent love. This could represent something you love, but it's very emotional. So it's a creation of something new for yourself. Okay. All right. People on YouTube, feel free if you want to donate me a little money with some of these, a couple bucks here and there. I am okay with it. I'm not begging for money. I'm not going to do that. But like I said, I'm in the process of deciding. I think what I'm going to do is I've told you I've got a couple of buildings on my farm, and I was going to convert one, but now I'm thinking I might go buy like a she shed. Let's maybe, and a really large one, like a really big one. Like maybe I think it was 30 by 16 or something. It was pretty big. And one side can be for my readings and for doing my art, and then the other side's for just reading. and then people can come stay. And so I've thought about it. I'm kind of considering what I want to do. See, I've got lots of options, but what I'm doing with stuff that I'm going to be honest with you. You guys give me, I'm putting away, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. And trying to just save so that I can figure out what I just keep letting spirit come to me and tell me what to do. And if you guys don't know and you haven't been watching me much, thank you for the guitar. The guitar. Jesus has been coming to me, and I'm not a super religious person. I know who this is. Some of the stuff I can't, gotta do this. I gotta do his work for a long time. And I feel like I'm full of myself saying that, and so I don't want you guys to think that I am, but that is what he said to me. So since then, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I've had a little bit of like a spiritual awakening. Like my abilities are changing and growing too. So yeah. Will your son's current business be successful? I want to say that business is going to become another business. Like it's going to change somehow because it's not going to do that great, but he's going to change something and it will. Okay. All right. Oh, you have a spot, MJ. Oh, you do? You have a spot where you want a spiritual retreat? I don't know how I want to do this. But you guys know I've been talking about it for a long time. And I could go buy a spot. I could go rent a spot. I could go. I almost want to somehow use my own land. I've got 5 acres is all. I need more acreage. But so until I figure this out, I kind of figure Spirit's going to live. I honestly think what's going on for me is it's my podcast. I need to get to more people. I was told that also. And I think that's what's going on. So yeah, because right now compared to what they're showing me, this is small potatoes. So if you guys hear that I went syndicated or something, I'll be like with my own show or something. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. There we go. Thank you, Diana. Is your confidence going to improve in the coming year? It's something you just have to work on. I want to say it's part of your chart right now. What are you willing to put up with and what are you willing to not? Now, if you guys don't know, I'm learning astrology. I'm okay at this. I'm not like great. I've got friends that are really good at this. It takes to study. And I've determined that I am an evolutionary astrologer. I tend to see patterns and I look at Scorpio and I look at Pluto quite a bit in your charts because that's where your transformation's coming. That's where your change comes. That's where your growth comes. So I'm kind of thinking that is what I am becoming because there's different thought patterns of modern astrology. That's that. Okay. All right. Can I pull a card for you? Be you beautiful. Yes, I will pull you a card. This is my full deck. The other deck is missing 4 cards, and I'm so mad. I was mad. I'm like, why am I missing 4? But see, look at it. But it's the same deck basically. But you guys don't know I've had you since 1990. So what's that? 32 years. The same deck. No joke. And that's why they're starting. You can see the edges are wearing out. Okay, you just asked for a card, and this is what you got, which has to do with money. You either have money coming in or money coming out. Usually this has to do with your inheritance and there's money coming in or the potential for money to come in. So that's a good card to get, right? Now, so I always explain it this way. This has to do with your inheritance, like this money you would give your family. So whenever I'm overdrawn in my checkbook, because I never do that, right? So I will get this card because that would be inheritance, right? And that's telling me, hey, be careful of your money. But at this point, most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, there's money coming towards you. So, okay. All right. Janina. Oh, Janina. Okay. If I read for you before, I think I have, haven't I? Have I? I think so. Okay. You're picking up the pieces of something. So you've been a little disappointed, but you don't realize that, okay, this is my card. This is how I can explain this card because I'm from Wisconsin. Okay, so you're crying over spilt milk. You don't realize that you still got a lot of great things happening for you. You just don't realize it yet. And the good thing is that you're crying about spilt milk, but here's 2 cups and the cow is off the card. So you're crying, don't get all upset yet because there's good stuff that could still possibly happen. You just don't see it yet. Okay. And as this card can also be represent some disappointment, but I always say that it's disappointment because you aren't being grateful for what you've got because you don't realize what you got yet. Like there's something that hasn't been, like you haven't realized yet. Okay. All right. A couple more. Because I get all kinds of different things. I just want to be different than everybody else on the internet. And because when I started this, I was one of the only people doing this. I was one of the very, very few people doing predictions live. If you guys don't know that, I've been doing this for over 3.5 years now. So people are copying me. And what really kills me about the whole thing is I've got people literally who are followers who have taken my predictions, posted them on YouTube and TikTok as their own, within an hour of me doing it. Like it's verbatim too. Verbatim. I kid you not. So if you guys are watching my podcast, I'm time stamping it. So like, yeah, because people are like, oh, well, this, yeah. So anyway, Jules, is the issue between you and your twin flame going to be resolved? Yes, but it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. And I feel like you be the bigger person and go to them, because even though it might not be your fault, do you see what I'm saying? Otherwise you won't talk. I'm estranged from my twin flame. I will never talk to him again, probably. So it's just fine. I get it. There are times in your life, sometimes you just are. So yeah, okay. Nina, got that. Got that. Will your husband Frank get a raise? Yes, it's not going to be very big though. It's not going to be like this like huge, massive. You might get maybe $1,000 raise. Okay. And I'm looking more towards late winter, early spring. Okay. Diana, will your escrow close? Well, I'll pull a card for it. This is you getting into an argument and walking away. So you've won the battle, but not the war. I'm not sure if it's going to. If I had to say about your escrow, there's going to be a problem with it. Okay? So it's, here, let me pull one more card. You're wounded and you're healing. So it might happen, but there's something that's wrong. So just play it out. Okay? All right? Okay. Should I leave my teaching job? Thank you. I always say no because I taught for 30 years, but I also understand what it's like being in those classrooms right now. And you're going to miss the kids. You're going to miss that interaction with people. If you go to another job, you need to be working with people. Okay? I did pick that up really strong for you. Okay? Can you give you a career prediction? What do you want for a career prediction? What do you want to know exactly? So I understand. Because I can just do a general reading, but it's not going to be like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let me know. Okay. Hi guys. Hi Jasmine. My husband was involved with a third party. Is that over? Oh, Lord. Yes. For now. I don't want to say that person's going to come back. That person. Okay. All right. Will you get a job at Collins? Is it Collins Aerospace? It's not, is it? My son-in-law works for Collins Aerospace. They work for the government. Just asking, just wanting to know. Okay. Well, you get the job that you interviewed last week. You're going to get called twice, right? Did you get called twice? You will be. Go in and dazzle them. You're well qualified. See, it feels really good, but at the same point, you could blow it. So just be careful and conscientious of what you're doing. How's that? Is the new guy you're talking to good for you? I don't know how long that one's going to last. That guy. I think there might be somebody else coming. Okay. All right. Jasmine, will Edgar finally pursue you? No. Like, he's scared to. Does he not want to blow the friendship? You know, I hate to say this, but if you're interested, you kind of hint around to him. Okay. All right. That'll get that way the way you want it. Okay. Yes, you should apply for the job. Will I ever talk to Travis again? I don't know about that. That's how it's feeling. Got that. No, last night with coworkers felt a special connection with Christian. Did he feel the same? Yes. Yes and yes. Got that, got that, got that, got that. Yes. Got that. Could you have a card, please, Gigi? Yes, you can. Here's your card. Okay. Now, this card means to be careful. Someone could be taking something from you. But for me, this card means to cross your T's and dot your I's. Be thorough and watch your back on whatever you're doing right now. Be very careful and very thorough. Don't drop any detail. Okay? That's what this card means to me. Now, some people interpret this as somebody's trying to steal something from you. You're trying to take something from somebody else. But I don't interpret it that way. Okay, everybody's got their own little quirks. They translate them. So okay, like I've got one card. Everybody thinks I'm crazy because it's the High Priestess, and whenever I see it, that means something's hidden, and you should stop the reading because they don't want you to know. Because sometimes the other side doesn't want. They want a surprise. They want to surprise you. They want to. You know what I'm saying? They want to be a surprise. So okay, all right. Got it. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. She tried to be my friend. That was just odd. And that's when I knew she was the one. Oh, okay. Yep. Joe, should you change careers? Yes, you're going to anyway. You're even the question that the fact you're asking me, you're going to change. Okay, you are going to change it. Yeah. All right. Is there anybody crushing on you, Frankie? I don't pick up yet, but there's possibility coming through. Okay. A couple more questions, you guys. A couple more questions. Does your ex miss you? Yes. That's easy. Yes. Will Adam propose to me when we go in January? I don't know if he'll actually get on his knee, but then you're going to talk. You're going to talk about it. Okay. Will my son Jason do concerning court coming up how will he do? He's got to go back. And is he been charged with something where he has to be sentenced? Because it feels that way. It seems that way. Okay. Oh, you have? Okay. Thank you. All right. A couple more questions, you guys. I've been on here. Oh, I've been off. I'm on here longer than I normally am. A couple more questions. Will you meet somebody soon? Probably in the next 4 months or so. Okay. All right, one more question, you guys. I'll be off of here, and I'm sorry that the thing. I gotta figure this out, but I do know that I have an iPhone also. I have an iPhone, an iPad, a MacBook, and then I have a Samsung. I like to keep up on all the technology, so I keep up. I usually have a Chromebook too, just because that I know how to use them back and forth, and it keeps me updated. Okay, last card. This is what I'm gonna do for all of you, everybody out there. This is your last card. Moving forward, going towards your goals. And so for some of you, it's a car. Something to do with a car. We've already pulled this card once tonight. Okay. So anyway, you guys take care. I'm out of here. I've got to do, I gotta go put a 2-year-old to bed. I can hear him. I can't believe you can't hear that because it's shaking my stuff a little. But hey, that's the perils of being a grandparent, right? So blessings to everybody. If you haven't called me, make an appointment with me. I'm on sale at 30% off right now through the holidays. After that, I won't be. So, and take advantage now because I'm going to tell you, if I do get a very large podcast going, I probably am going to stop readings. So, because I'm going to be concentrating on that. They told me that Saturday and I went, twice I went, huh? What? He even said, he goes, yeah, you're doing very well. And I'm like, really? So But if you do have a business and you are in the metaphysical arts and you would like to be featured on my podcast, I cost much and I will help you. Okay. So blessings to you. Make it a great day.